So we have a plan. So the plan is we're going to do open rhinoplasty, right? So we're going to make a little incision here. We're going to essentially, I take the skin up so I can see everything underneath. We're going to reduce the top here, correct? We're going to make the tip a little bit smaller, right? And so we're going to bring the tip in this way, bring this down. Is there anything else you want to do?
The white.
Yeah, white, yes. So we're going to bring that in too, yes.
Okay.
So this will come in, this will come down, the tip will get narrower and more defined, and the whole nose will become a little bit narrower as well. So there's a small chance. That's something we can discuss. We can either do this one before or after, because it's not 100%. But sometimes when we reduce everything, you end up with a little extra. So sometimes it's worth taking a little bit of tissue out of the corner. So would you want me to do that?
To take it here.
Yeah, you just take just right there. You end up taking a little bit of skin. It just kind of shrinks the whole tip a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And as much as you can do a little bit of a cell. I mean, I know it's really hard, but not like a point. I don't want it so straight.
You don't want straight. You want more of a swoop.
Yeah, like
okay.
It's cool.
And so then we're going to do a chin implant. Okay. So I'm going to order two different types of implants. Okay. So there is focus right here. So you don't need a very wide chin implant because you kind of have a narrow face. But sometimes if you put just the button, it almost looks like a little point. So I'm going to order that one anyway just to be safe. But I think these two are the kinds we should order. It'll be this one and this one. So this one's called the anatomical chin. You can see it wraps around a little bit. And this one is just a button. Okay. So I'm going to order both of these. That way I have a choice.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll make a nice difference because bring the nose down a little bit, bring the chin out a little bit. Make a very nice difference in terms of the overall shape. This one actually might be a good one though because this one wraps around if necessary. Sometimes the sides help, but if what I found also in women is I'll trim these down a little bit to give a slightly better shade. So I'm actually going to order that one as well.
And this is the one. Well, I mean, not this one, but like this is exactly what you get.
Yes, that's exactly what goes in. But it's that one. I forget what size it is. It should say on there. Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah.
So the small is too small, right?
Small will be too small. I have a feeling you're probably going to be a large.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but this is, it doesn't, I mean, you can see it sticks out, not quite as much as you'd think. It looks like a lot, but you see this, it's curved in on the inside. So
it's just more like...
Yeah, so the bone fits in there, so it really only sticks out about that far.
Much.
No.
But it feels good.
Yeah.
I like it. I should wear it on like that.
Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do is the tummy tuck. Okay. So, do you mind if I take a quick look again?
No, yeah, that's
okay. So, all right. So you have your old scar, which is beautiful. You healed very, very nicely. So I'm going to make your new scar, new incision, lower. So this whole thing's going to come out. This is going to come out. All of this is going to go away. So this skin from above your belly button will come all the way down to here. Okay? So initially you're going to be tight. You're going to be quite tight. I mean, you're going to feel like you can't stand up straight. Just because there's a pretty long distance here. Not a problem, we can definitely do it. But you just will feel tight. After probably anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, you'll slowly be able to stand up straight. And then it'll eventually go back 100% to normal. Okay? Now, while we're in there, I'll also tighten the muscles. So your muscles aren't bad, but you have a little bit of a gap here, I can feel it. So, but while we're in there, I'll tighten the muscles and bring them back together so you don't have a gap anymore.
Make a six-pack.
Yeah. And it'll also shrink you down this way. You're already pretty small, but it'll shrink you even more.
Oh.
And then once we pull, sometimes the sides pooch a little, so I'll lipo the sides too.
Like this.
Yes, so I'll come right around here and lipo this a little bit. I don't know if we're going to go all the way around the back, but I'll do whatever I can from the front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I don't think in the back I have anything.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Very good. I think that's a very good plan.
Can you say something about my belly button? Can I keep my belly button my original, or are you gonna make a new one?
So we make a little incision around the belly button inside, and then we pull all this down over it. We make a new hole, and the belly button pops through. So it's still your belly button, and your belly button's still attached to everything underneath. It's just that you have a little scar around it, but it's pulled in, so it won't be very obvious.
So then these will be down, right? Because you're gonna pull.
The belly button will stay in the same place.
Oh, no, I'm saying like,
All the wrinkles will be down. All the stretch marks
mhm.
will be all the way down here.
But this is the same, my
Same.
belly. Oh, okay.
So if this is, and that's your abdomen, right?
Mhm.
And your belly button's here, right? So what we do is we make an incision around the belly button. You remove it entirely, like basically we don't remove it. We cut it so it's no longer attached to the skin.
Oh, you go around. Okay.
Yeah, and this skin here, we take all this away. All that goes away.
And you pull it.
Yeah, so this part that's up top, that gets pulled down, right? So you have to make a new hole. So now when the skin gets pulled over, the new hole is going to be somewhere in the new skin, but it'll fall directly over that spot.
Okay.
Understand?
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay.
Okay.
And you make it like an innie or an owie?
Innie, definitely an innie.
Yeah. It was like,
And we also
my
make
daughters are like,
we also-
I have an innie. You know?
we also make it shaped kind of like that. It's not like a true round because the hole I make in the skin, actually, we make it a little U shape like this on the belly skin. And so this becomes a hole, and this little flap here, it's like a little round flap, gets tucked in and sewn into this part. So you don't have a scar that goes as a perfect circle. When you look down, you don't see much of a scar because that's actually skin that gets pulled in. And also it helps make the belly button look more real. It decreases the chance of the belly button shrinking. Sometimes what will happen is the scar will tighten, it will shrink, and the whole belly button turns into a little teeny dot, which looks bad. So it's a technique that I came up with years ago that gives the best belly
Okay.
buttons.